Hey guys, I just wanted to kind of hop on here for a minute as I'm loading up these videos. I was sick this weekend, so I just couldn't make myself get up and load up those videos. So I'm glad that I feel well enough today to get that done. So hopefully I will load up the ones on Wednesday and I guess on the 5th. Yeah. So I try to load those up more expeditiously. So please give me grace on that. Thank you. Um, I wanted to talk about and just give an invitation as we go back and we look at this season, and now everybody's brand new. Oh, we saying stuff that we weren't saying, a couple of months ago, Clint. So, as we're reviewing this, and I probably end up putting up some flashbacks if I need to, because I'm over the amnesia. A lot of people that review this show, they have some very selective amnesia. Everybody want to sit up and talk about Gina. Oh, she kind of red, and he had a feeling, he had a reason to have his feelings hurt. So, and then when it comes to Shaq, Shaq is stupid. You got a queen. You don't know what you got. But Kirsten sat up and gave this man just a ridiculous amount of negative energy over absolutely nothing. So when you introduce that kind of confusion into your marriage, I don't know what calculation she thinks that confusion is not going to come on the other side of the problem, and she's created it. So if y'all gonna sit up and jump up and down about, Gina and what she said about Clinton and his red head, then I want to hear some of these comments coming up talking about what Kirsten did to blow up her marriage, with Shaq. I'm gonna need to hear some of that out there. Um, and what else was I thinking? Yeah, then see, and it's the same thing they did with Morgan and Ben. See, like they love Clint and they hate Gina, right? And I think everybody, generally likes Shaq, but he's gotten on everybody's nerve. He's gotten on everybody's nerve because he's crying and just all over the place. Child, you got 10 toes, boy, and some feet. You better stand on them jokers, okay? You can just tell he hasn't had a conversation with the Lord. And it's just heartbreaking. It's what I was talking about last time on one of my videos where I said that they were like two ships in the night, and I mean it's just a missed opportunity. And I was talking with this guy this weekend. Um, Let me see. I saw him. I was on my way somewhere, and I don't know. We got to talking, and we were talking to each other about the situation that we're in. I mean, this is a young guy. He is like, I think 27, he said. And it was just weird. It gave me a real hope. I told him, man, you done gave me some hope. But he understands that there's something wrong. And what I was explaining to him is that what I'm trying to do in these videos is give you guys an opportunity to see things from another perspective. Because the stuff that you're using now in your day-to-day life is based on erroneous information. If you got software, then you have a virus. You're walking around with a virus inside of your software. It's been corrupted because you were given erroneous information. And I told him, I said, I'm reviewing the show, Married at First Sight, and we're looking at these couples, and I mean, the level of ignorance is so ridiculous that they're missing each other. I mean, they're standing right in front of each other, and they're missing each other because they don't have the knowledge. And Kirsten, he don't know what he missed. Child, what has he missed, Kirsten? I mean, you're a fraud. You walk around acting like you're a woman of God, girl. I saw you at the bachelorette party. I saw you, Kirsten, okay? And all this other ridiculousness that you came up with. A woman of God doesn't bring confusion. You know. That's it. I don't know what else to add, to that. But yeah, I just want to give you some encouragement on how you're challenging your perceptions. Ask yourself some questions. Think about some of the stuff, that I'm putting, out there. And for you Christians, y'all gonna have to actually do that. What would Jesus do? What would Jesus say, about this? Let us look at this situation and go look up, in a situation in the Bible that we can learn from. Start at Adam and Eve. Y'all can start there. So, really gonna challenge you to, okay, this is how I immediately think and feel, to, what would the Lord say, about this? So, and then the other thing that I wanted to touch on, thank you for putting that in my mind. I actually appreciate what Dr. Umar Johnson has been talking about. I'm going to post that. And I don't agree. I cannot stand Umar Johnson. Oh, man, the joker. Woo, Lord have mercy. But I'm going to tell you that the truth don't care who tell it. All right? Oh, and he has made a solid point. And it goes back to what I was saying on the last video to the men. Y'all gonna have to give some respect if you expect to get it. Especially since the level of effed up that we have been led into is indescribable. I can't describe to you. We have no clean water. We're not even able to keep our own land. The government will just come snatch it from you. And this is the great land of the free, United States of America. Anybody, and I feel so sorry for all them immigrants that's killing themselves trying to get over here. I really honestly do. My heart breaks. Because you leaving and running from wherever you are straight into, you jumping out of the frying pan into the fire. And they don't know it, child. I wish I could tell them. Maybe somebody out there listening to this video, child, you could tell somebody, in South America, child, tell them to find somewhere else to go. I would never come to the United States. Ever. And if I didn't have this property that I got to deal with, I wouldn't even be here. I'd probably be sitting over in Switzerland. I'd be over with Tina Turner, child. I would have been over there with Tina Turner. Okay? Look, y'all don't understand how much trouble we in. And if we do not put some brakes on this fast-moving train that's headed off a cliff, we're going to go off a cliff. So, be judicious. What is it? Matthew... I want to say it's in Matthew, it's not in Matthew 7. I can't remember where it is, but I put it down in the description box where he says that we have to use righteous judgment. And that equals the truth. So if that equation thing that I was telling you about, like with Kirsten, see, righteous judgment has an equal sign, and then on the other side of that equal sign is truth. That's what righteous judgment is if you're telling the truth. And with us in the black community, we have to learn how to tell the truth in love instead of cutting each other up in the truth. I mean, that's true. And sometimes, you just need to hear it, I've had people, and I'm like, oh, I needed to hear it. Even though it hurt my feelings. I still needed to hear it, and that's just what it is, The truth is a double-edged sword. It'll cut you going in and coming out. So I just want us to be mindful, of that. And what else did I want to talk about? They have this thing going on with Just Pearly Things. I haven't decided if I'm going to talk about her yet. But I did want to make sure that I talked about Umar Johnson. I'm going to have to get that brother, a fist. Right on, brother. Right on. I mean, he doesn't understand the level of trouble that we're in. Um, this is so deep. This is so deep that I can't even count on the diaspora to help me. You know, like I'm planning to do something with this land, and I don't have anybody around me in the diaspora to share in this with. So now I'm out here with heathens, with heathens and non-believers, trying to get them to help me develop a property for the Lord. This is how crazy this is, you know. And then, like for people where I grew up, I mean, they didn't treat me worth nothing. So now, you know, I'm sitting on a multi-million-dollar opportunity, and I can't share it with them because of the way that they treated me. Isn't that crazy? Isn't that crazy? But my cousin's down there, and I told him about it, and we're going to get this together. And I'm going to take care of him and his family. And, you know, a couple other people who didn't try to kill my spirit. So, yeah, man, this is the situation, you know, that we're in. And I don't know how to turn this around. I'm giving this information. Am I giving it with the hope that we can change? I have a hope that we can redirect. So, like when I was talking to that guy, he was telling me his definition of what he considered to be a successful empire. And one of the things that he talked about was cash, something people believed in as money. You know, like I'm sure I've talked about this before, but in the Constitution, it says that our money is supposed to be gold and silver. We ain't walking around with gold and silver in our pockets. Okay? And it also says that it's supposed to be minted. So those two things balance each other out. So if you got gold and silver, equal sign, minted on the other side of the equal sign. So they match each other. But what have men done? I mean, now, jokers out there killing people in the street over pieces of paper. Pieces of paper. That mess they out there killing each other over ain't even money. But this is how insane they have us today over this shit. And so what I was telling him was the redirect would be barter. You know, I'm from the country. You know, somebody had eggs or, you know, somebody killed a cow or a pig. You know, it ain't nothing to break somebody off, you know, some of it. You know what I'm saying? Same thing, you know, you had a good year of some watermelons or some peas or whatever, you know, hey, here, come take it. And then when they have something, then they come give it, you know, to you. That is a system that can actually stand on something. Because we treat each other like human beings, and we're relying on each other, and we're still getting the things that we need. In peace. And solidarity. That was the other word, me and him, because I offered him some of my food. And he said, yeah, I have some in solidarity. In solidarity, that's what I'm talking about. I am praying. His name is Aaron. So prayers up for Aaron, please. Oh, man, it was delightful. He gave me so much hope. I said, oh, my goodness. It was really incredible. And I was so thankful, you know, to have that conversation because I live in an environment where it is very difficult for me to be able to communicate myself. And so I keep trying, though. And when I hit the mark, it is a fantastic, it feels great. So anybody out there that can hear the message that I'm trying to give out, I really appreciate you. I still need prayer. I have so much anxiety, you know, now. You would have thought that I would have had this kind of anxiety with the fire, but I guess it's like a flight or a fight thing. And now I'm on the other side of something, and now I've been having feelings of anxiety. And I've been praying and asking the Lord, for help, and saying my prayers, and I do Psalms 23, So when I finish here, I'm gonna do it, because I'm talking about it. So it's like if if I had a ache somewhere, and then now I'm thinking about it, I get up and go and take me, some Advils or something. So when I get off, I'm going to recite Psalms 23 to help me, bring my mind into a state of balance, so that I can continue to hear instructions and be obedient, to what he, is transmitting, into my spirit. So I think that was it. I encourage you guys to go and check that Umar, thing out, and let me know. Let me know what you think about it. Diaspora. I told you I feel like a ham radio operator. Is there anybody out there in the diaspora? So y'all have a good day. Blessings to all, and I will talk to you later.